babes, I read your comment and I'm back with another wig video over locks. Watch, subscribe, and enjoy. Install a curly wig over your locks. I always love doing curly wigs over my locks because as my locks are longer and getting thicker, curly wigs definitely give you more space and opportunity. Today I'll be doing a wig from Yolova. This is a new wig company and it's really cute. Let's get started.
Hey guys, I'm about to bleach my knots. I moved and I literally cannot find my wig head, so I'll be using my piggy bank today. But I am gonna go ahead and moisturize my locks. So I'm gonna use Miss Chan's root sauce and I'm gonna be using some rose water. My locks love rose water. Massage that in. I'm gonna take some root sauce and really go in. All I use in my hair. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start really pulling my hair back. I wanna get my hair behind because I wanna have as least bulging as possible. Tucking away. You guys know my method. If you have watched my other vlog videos, my secret is I take my stocking caps, and I slide that baby right on there. Like so. Getting over here at the base of my neck, and I'm tucking that in there. But you can see my front, where your wig is actually gonna lay, is flat, extremely flat. And we wanna compress that even more. So we do that by adding a second stocking cap to really pull the locks down. Back there and I instantly compress that. I'm gonna go in with some makeup. I'm gonna put some makeup along my scalp area here. Brush and dab, dab, dab. So see, we are creating a scalp. Making sure to cover the entire area. This is our new scalp. Now it's starting to look like me. Also put makeup on here as well. So if you are here because you are considering getting locks, but you're like, you know, can I still wear wigs? Can I still, you know, have verse hairstyles? I'm gonna say yes, you definitely can. And let's see. So let's see. Righty. I'm gonna go ahead and wet this. Spritz this down with a bit of water. So I did decide to go with the 26 inches only because I usually go like really safe. I'll do like a 22 inch, a 22 inch, 18 inch, but I was like, you know what? I want to do 26 inches. Honestly, I'll probably never ever straighten this hair. If I want a straight wig, I'll use a straight wig, and I went ahead already and I made a video showing you guys how I apply straight wigs to my locks. But for this one, wanted to definitely go curly, wanted to have fun, wanted them inches. Add a little bit of moisture, get the curls popping. And babe, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I am been in this YouTube game for a long time, consistently bringing you content, wigs, outfits, styles, natural hairstyles, and I've eventually decided to go ahead and get locks. This has been my new journey and I've been loving this journey. So if you're interested in that, the wigs haven't gone away, but the locks are here and they're here to stay. So please subscribe. I love you guys. So I'm taking the corners out here and I'm going to be doing my edges. Now, some people are for the edges, some people are not for the edges, but I do want to go ahead and sort of pluck the area in front of my hair. So I'm just grabbing some tweezers and plucking away. Plucking away. Yeah, so when I pull my hair back or anything, it's, you know, less hair in the front and it gives it a more realistic feel. This wig is really nice. Every time I wear it, I do wet it sometimes just, you know, to give it a more cleaner look. And I'm going to do the other side as well. And I'm just plucking the front so it can be thinner, you know, realistic as I like pull the hair back and stuff. So now it's time to apply the wig. And I'm going to be doing that by grabbing some Got To Be glue. And I'm putting it on my forehead, not my hair. I am not trying to get none in my locks, to be honest. So whatever hair you have, natural hair, whatever, you know, I'm applying the wig, putting the Got2b on, and I do not plan on wearing this wig. I do plan on taking it off. Like, this wig will last me a day or two, but you know, I don't typically wear it that often. And anytime I have some imperfections, because I bleach those knots and then I put some makeup on it, so if it bleeds through and it's coming over on the actual hair, all you need to do is take a little bit of makeup, a little spiffle brush, and I'm just brushing that area to really get my part to look extremely realistic. And this takes away some of the imperfections, because nobody's perfect, baby, but you're perfect for me, period. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing here, getting it nice and ready. And now I'm actually going to do the edges. So I'm pulling out a very thin amount of hair from the left side and the right side. And since I'm wearing the middle part, I don't need to go all the way down. But if I was wearing, you know, like a side part or something like that, I would most likely take it and go all the way towards the end. But this is what I feel like it's all that's needed, since I've already glued the sides down. Got to be glued. Cutting them edges off, boom, making it short. Got to be glue, and I'm gluing it down. Okay, so this really helps the wig lay extremely flat. It helps with it staying flat, because yes, on our sides we have the Got2b glued on the sides of our wig, and now to secure that middle, I'm talking about no wig lifting, your wig's not sliding back, none of those issues that comes with wigs, because it's all being taken care of, because we have thought about it all. So I told you guys I'm using my Desire flat irons today. So the Desire flat irons are amazing because they work on damp hair and it gets it really dry. And, you know, from straight hair, it makes your hair nice and silky. So what I'm doing is I'm flattening out the top of my hair so it looks extremely flat, like it's growing out of my scalp. And I'm using my Desire flat irons to do that. And I'm very happy with the results. I'm taking some Got2b glue just to, you know, add some extra security, take away any flyaways, and I'm pushing that down. Now I'm going to go in with some water, some shui, some agua, spritzing it down, adding my Don't Shrink on Me curls to my hair, okay? I don't forget what it was called real quick, but I'm only doing one voiceover. I love y'all. And I'm squeezing that into the hair, making sure it is all good in the hood, if you know what I'm saying, to make these curls pop. And literally the curls are so freaking beautiful. I'm obsessed with this hair. I love it, absolutely love it. I've been rocking this wig anytime I feel like switching up my styles. This really has been my go-to wig, because it's really easy to hide my locks and be super transparent. Like, you know, I put this on, got my oil so it shines, baby. Brushing those brows down, you know, feeling like a bad bitch.
So my love, that is exactly how you can install a curly wig over your locks. I always love doing curly wigs over my locks, because as my locks are longer and getting thicker, curly wigs definitely give you more space and opportunity. I love it. I'll link the hair down below. I'll link my Desire flat irons down below, and my Amazon card, so you can find the Got2b glued and sprayed if you need some of that. And also the link to this Yolova hair. And this hair is really pretty. I like it a lot. I'll definitely come back and give you guys an update on how this hair is keeping up. But so far it is so pretty, and I can't wait for it to dry. I'm gonna poof it out and really give it this voluminous look. So right now this is dry. I'll wait, come back to you guys later with photos of this hair blown out, but I think, you know, this wet look is really pretty as well. So guys, I love you so much. If you haven't already, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what video that you want to see next. My name is Jenny the Blue. Always remember to be blessed, be beautiful, and most importantly, love, be you. Always be yourself. Follow me on Instagram so we can connect 24/7. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Ciao.